Violence in Israel has prompted several airlines and the Federal Aviation Administration to suspend flights to the nation's main airport in Tel Aviv.
Delta, United, and U.S. Airways immediately canceled flights to Israel following the attack. The FAA is now prohibiting U.S. airlines from flying to the Tel Aviv airport for at least 24 hours. Our Parrish Alleman joins us now with more on a man who made it back to Birmingham from Israel just last week.
Hey, good morning. The assistant executive director here at the Birmingham Jewish Foundation went to Israel as part of an educational trip and to look at some of the things that his group helps fund. He got back last week, and I really wanted you to hear about his experience because, in his own words, what's going on in Israel right now is something most of us can really only imagine. Most of us have only seen video, rockets launched, death tolls rising as the conflict between Israel and the Hamas-run Gaza Strip rages on. Wednesday, July 9th, Daniel O'Drezen landed in Tel Aviv.
As we were flying in, you could see fighter jets out far in the distance, and when we landed and got off the plane, the first thing we were met by was a sign directing us to the closest shelter if air sirens were to go off.
O'Drezen is the assistant executive director of the Birmingham Jewish Federation. He went to Israel as part of an educational trip with the Jewish Federations of North America. His first morning in Israel, he was woken up by sirens warning him to go to the nearest shelter.
First thing that goes through your head is a sense of shock, and you've heard about this and you were expecting it, but you don't know what it really feels like. And
O'Drezen says the people who live in Israel know exactly what it feels like. He says for them, it's everyday life.
I think it's something that the Israeli people are used to, and it's something that we here in the United States have no frame of reference and cannot imagine what it would be like.
Right now, several U.S. airlines have stopped flights to Israel indefinitely. As someone who took off from Tel Aviv just last week, O'Drezen told us he never felt threatened and felt safe flying to Israel.
Israel, to this point, has not closed Ben Gurion Airport, and if they felt that there was a threat to incoming or outgoing flights, they would close the airport.
Daniel's actually been to Israel 4 times, and he said he was there a year and a half ago, the last time that Israel and Hamas were in the middle of a conflict. We're live in Birmingham this morning. Parrish Alleman, WIT 42 News coverage you can count on.